with Guide to the Good, and we are doing an inside scoop. Yay! Today we are with Maureen Lymburner. She is the Director of Development with Home Again Furniture Bank, and there's something very special going on.
Yes, we are in week 2 of our annual Heads Without Beds campaign. So Heads Without Beds is our only community-wide fundraiser, and it really does an amazing job at helping us raise not only the funds we need to support our work, but also awareness of our organization.
Awesome. So Heads Without Beds, that, it makes you think, and how do we, if that's a problem, how do we solve it? And you guys do an excellent job at solving it through your normal initiatives. And this particular Heads Without Beds fundraiser, tell us about that. What does it do?
Sure. So Heads Without Beds is, as you said, a fundraiser to raise money for Home Again Furniture Bank. So
right.
Home Again, our whole mission is to end furniture poverty on the Northeast Avalon. So we deliver furniture for free to individuals and families who are referred to us.
Right.
Every single day we get more and more requests for furniture from people who are sleeping on floors, from people who don't have a table and chairs to eat a meal around, from students who don't have desks to do their homework. So our goal is to deliver furniture to these people and solve the problem. So Heads Without Beds is a fundraiser that aligns really well with our mission of ending furniture poverty. So essentially, people who participate in this campaign agree to give up their bed for one night.
Right.
And this year it's March 31st.
Right.
And in leading up to their night sleeping on the floor or sofa, they were reaching out to their networks asking for their support. So a donation or sponsorship for them to sleep.
The individual.
Sponsor to the individual.
Right. Yep.
Or if someone's watching and wants to support our work as well, of course you can sponsor the campaign in general. Yes.
Right. And so you give up your bed as an awareness and fun to help you understand, right? Because it's hard. Gee whiz, we need our beds to rest, we need our beds to sleep, we need our beds to feel good and comfort. And there are so many people who don't have safe, comfortable places to lay their head at nighttime.
Unfortunately, there are hundreds of people throughout our region who are sleeping without beds. Last year alone, we delivered over 430 beds.
Wow.
Yeah.
All ages.
All ages, children, adults, seniors. It's a wide range of people that we serve, not only ages, just life circumstances as well. And we know we've always prioritized beds because we know that without a bed to sleep in and without getting adequate sleep, you're not going to be able to go to work or function properly at work. Study is harder. Having a healthy relationship is harder. Just daily functioning becomes very, very difficult when we're not well rested.
Right.
And I think perhaps everyone has experienced a night or two of inadequate sleep and what that means, but I think it's difficult for us to imagine what an extended period of this would look like and how hard it would be to function.
Right.
So at Home Again, we've always prioritized delivering beds to those without.
Yep. And
unfortunately, there's never enough good quality donated mattresses to deliver to those in need.
Right.
So the vast majority of the furniture we do deliver to people has been donated by really generous donors throughout the community. It's their gently used items. But we do have quality standards, and by the time people get rid of mattresses, they usually need to be gotten rid of. They're not suitable for reuse.
Right.
So purchasing mattresses is one of our expenses. So fundraisers like this enable us to purchase those mattresses, enable us to rent the cube vans, to put gas in the cube vans, and then deliver the beds and other furniture for absolutely free to people who need it.
Awesome. Yeah, that is amazing. And the individuals who are participating as fundraisers, they can sleep in their own house.
Oh yes.
Yeah, in their living room, on their bedroom floor, anywhere at all like that. Excuse me. And then that's it. They have the experience of that night, and they have the funds raised, and they're supporting this amazing cause. So how do you get involved? How do you register?
So if someone wants to register and participate in Heads Without Beds, it's all done online.
Okay.
So the website is headswithoutbeds.ca, and there's just a join join or register here button. It's pretty simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
Of course, if anyone has any difficulty, they can always reach out to me.
Yeah.
And my information is on the Home Again website as well.
Awesome. And of course, you're on Guide to the Good.
And Guide to the Good.
So we have a link to your Heads Without Beds page at the top of your profile on Guide to the Good. And we've also got a link to more in-depth story about Home Again Furniture Bank and the cool things that you do, with corporate volunteers and the community. So yeah, that's good. So it started. You said mid-campaign, right?
Yeah, we're just in the beginning of week 2 right now. So it started beginning of last week.
Right.
And it runs right through till the end of March. So the sleep out night is March 31st. But I guess one of the joys or benefits of a campaign that's like this is that if the 31st doesn't work for someone and they want to participate,
Yeah.
they can always do their sleep without a bed night on the night prior or whenever does suit their schedule.
Right.
As you mentioned, people do this from their own homes, sometimes workplaces.
Oh, yeah.
We've had people sleep in churches in the past. I mean, people sleep in various locations.
Right.
And again, it's entirely up to the participant where they choose to sleep without their bed.
Right.
And there is a brief kind of virtual gathering the night of that people can choose to participate in. That's kind of fun, and to hear Home Again messages and about the impact of the campaign.
Right. So it's a nice family fundraiser, a family event, which supports the cause. Yeah.
It's fabulous. I mean, certainly myself and my own 3 children and husband have participated every year.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot of fun for us because it's a movie night. We have our popcorn and the kids are creating different kind of forks in the house. And I've heard from other families as well that their children actually really look forward to participating because it's a sleepover essentially, but with mom and dad sort of thing. And yeah. And it's a great lesson for children as well, and for people to kind of dig into the fact to understand that not everyone does have a bed and has that luxury. Yeah,
that's amazing. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. We've got a couple of parts of beds in the background, and hopefully we'll be able to get the mattresses to fill those, and they will give people a good night's sleep.
That's the hope and the aim. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you. It's Kim with Guide to the Good. This is an inside scoop. We tell stories of really cool things that are happening with our local community companies, businesses, organizations. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.